Since the time that we formed our company, which was really designed to serve people like me, people who run research labs and collect these very large image volumes and need to get inside of them and understand them and know what's inside of them and then quantify them. But then the third element that's pretty much forgotten when you collect a lot of big data, and this is true even for genomic data, and communicating, in our case, structural data, which is 3D by nature, and 4D, 3D over time, doesn't really work well when you're showing a picture on a 2D page in a manuscript, in a journal, or in a book, or even on a website, or as a 2D video, even a YouTube sort of video. So in the grant, we've proposed a few different tools. One is to expand the quantitative capabilities, and as you can imagine, when you have these very large 3D image volumes, there are a lot of objects, there's a lot of items to quantify, and then we also are providing the tools for rapid proofreading, which we think in 3D will be much more efficient than even existing tools and other platforms in 2D. And so we're building out many tools so that the scientists or whoever they designate to represent them and present the data could jump into the virtual reality space with the data, easily with these tools create a lecture or what we call a narration, 5, 10, 15 minutes, and take the viewer, who would also be in VR, through the data extremely quickly. It's really for understanding. If you're going to convey a 3D concept, then what better way than to have the person who's digesting the information, so to speak, in 3D with the data, listening to you, and then hearing what you think about the data. It's your data, and we tend to write these very kind of sterile manuscripts these days. It's kind of a modern phenomenon. You look back 100 years, and the kind of language was much more colorful. It gives the person owning the data and the person wanting to make the point the ability to use their language and convey their impressions, and then again let the viewer decide. Go Bulls!